Hey guys, welcome to another pick a card. My name is Johanna. Welcome to Tenacious Soul. We are going to go through some messages here and see what's coming up for you for eclipse season. So we have a solar eclipse in Libra on, I believe, October 14th. And then we have a lunar eclipse in Taurus, which is the full moon at the end of the month. I forget what the day of that one is, but so we got a couple weeks here of some maybe a little bit more kind of chaotic energy. So I wanted to pull some cards for you guys on it. So as you can see, we have 3 piles here. We have pile number 1 with this strawberry quartz, this square. We also have this just a regular, I believe it's just a regular quartz in this moon crystal. And then we have this heart crystal for pile number 3. So take your time to intuitively choose which pile you feel the most drawn to. Timestamps will be down below for you. We're also going to live pull some tarot and get some messages at the end as well. So yeah, whenever you're ready, I will see you in your reading. Hi, pile number 1, welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this square strawberry quartz crystal. This is going to be your reading for the eclipse season. It is obviously general, so keep that in mind. I want to pull the tarot first here. So let's see what messages, what you need to know, what's in store for you, what the universe has for you for eclipse season. Pile 1. Pile 1 eclipse season. I see you being very focused at this time. So we have the Page of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups. We also had the Hermit and the 8 of Pentacles come out, and we had the Queen of Swords and the Magician here. Okay. So we also have the 3 of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. I feel like some of you are definitely like very focused on your finances here. I feel like, Page of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Cups. Some of you could be just really investing your time and your energy into something that makes you feel really good, something that you're enjoying. So some of you could be learning, you could be in school as well right now during kind of this period, which would obviously just make sense with the time of year. But and even if you're not like in school, you could just be like learning something, taking a course, or, learning from someone on YouTube, or it's just something where it's like, whatever it is that you're learning about, maybe you're reading a book, right? I feel like with the 6 of Cups, you're enjoying it. I also feel like there's a big focus and attention to detail here. This is kind of why I said, like, I feel like you're really focused with the Hermit and the 8 of Pentacles here. Really focused on detail. Both of these are kind of like Virgo energies here. And with the Hermit, I feel like you're kind of on this like self-discovery path. And you're getting clear on what you want to create. So I almost feel like there's going to be a lot of clarity that comes through this eclipse season for you. Like, even if there's chaos, I almost feel like with this Hermit energy, you're actually staying out of the chaos. You're not trying to be in the chaos. You're trying to just focus on what you're doing, focusing on yourself, not trying to get distracted by outside forces or outside things. Some of you, if there's like relationship stuff, I feel like you could be getting to know someone. Otherwise, if you're in a relationship, I just don't really see, like, I mean, maybe you're going out and doing things, but you're enjoying the time that you spend together. But there's nothing like kind of major relationship wise, unless you're just kind of like getting to know someone. But I feel almost like there's like a lot of self-focus here, or like internal focus of like your goals, your dreams, your ambitions, the things that you're trying to manifest into this world, with the Magician energy. But Magician, Queen of Swords, like it's like you're trusting your intuition. I always say the Queen of Swords is like, she's logical, but she's also very intuitive. She knows how to use both, and she knows when and where to use both. So there's almost this sense of you tapping into the more spiritual aspect of yourself, especially with the Magician and the Hermit energy here. The more spiritual side of things, your intuition, that sort of thing. But then also logically making a plan here. I can't remember what Mercury is in, but Mercury could definitely be very strong here with this Gemini and Virgo energy. So I see you very focused on like details. Some of you could be definitely trying to like finish something or do something here. And especially even with this Three of Pentacles, like looking to build, looking for recognition, reward for the things that you're working on, right? Why is the Magician here for pile 1 for this eclipse season? Why is the Magician here? With the Five of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it almost feels for some of you, we do have the Ten of Cups, like there could be a little bit of, for some of you, there's like maybe a lack of belief of like being able to get something off the ground here. Others of you, I feel like this is also too, like I'm getting like the message of cleaning up finances. So some of you could be realizing or having some sort of like realization around like, I need to slowly start, making a plan, maybe sticking to like a bit of a budget or something like that. Like with this Queen of Swords, I just feel like this is like, you're getting this kind of more logical, intellectual, maybe even intuitive message around like, I need to clean this up. I need to bring myself out of this Five of Pentacles, whether that's from a material, financial standpoint, or it's from like a belief standpoint. Because for some of you, this is like, if you have a vision, a goal, a dream, something you're like working towards here in your life, or something that you're striving for, I feel like you maybe have doubted your skills, your capabilities, maybe even doubted your, just like your ability to create change. Clarify the Hermit and the Eight of Pentacles here. What is pile 1 working on? Yeah, Devil and the Empress. Like, I just feel like this is about like, you're really focused on growth. You're really focused on the material side of things, the financial side of things in your life right now. Definitely. It's like you're realizing you can like turn things around. And I think you almost do it by investing into something that you really enjoy. Like, it's not a tedious process in the sense of, it's not like you're having to do something that you don't enjoy to do. I feel like you enjoy to do it, but it's more of like, you have to learn how to do it, but you're enjoying the process. And so I feel like there's something maybe new that you're kind of starting, that you're putting a lot of attention and energy and detail into. And then that's going to help you shift and change things. And you see this as almost like kind of like your way out. But there's definitely a material focus, a growth focus. We do also have the Four of Wands here. So again, like just stability, looking for stability, looking to find, achieve and have success here as well, this eclipse season. Let's see what the oracles have for you. Okay, so we have depth with lake. We also have conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. So literally this could be by the end of the month, or it's interesting too, because like eclipse season is kind of more like it's a 6-month kind of process, because it's like this eclipse till like next eclipse season, which would be kind of in the springish time. We also have first quarter moon in Aquarius, trust the universe. We have hot moon with extremes. And we have waning gibbous with self-reflection. So, yeah, it's like you're really having to kind of go deep here into something. I feel like you're starting to understand the depth of a situation. I feel like you could even feel like you're going from like one extreme to the other with this hot moon. But I also feel like things could get a little challenging, or you could feel the pressure is almost what I'm getting. Like you could feel the intensity or the pressure around like, I need to make some change, because there is self-reflection here. There is you reflecting on your current situation and really going deep within and really trying to figure out like, okay, what do I need to do to solve this situation here? With the trust the universe, I just feel like this is like trusting that like you're going to have the opportunities, the experiences, the situations to kind of like shift or change this situation for yourself. I think as long as you do the reflection, you can then make the changes. It's going to become very clear to you, but it's like you might hit like a breaking point or a pressure point that is like, oh my gosh, I need to change this. And like, how have I got here? Right. And this reflection is kind of like showing you like, this is how you got here and this is what you need to change. And then you just have to trust that as long as you put that effort in and you make a plan and you stick to it, that like everything will work out for you. The right opportunities, the right situations will work out for you as well. So I feel like whatever the situation is that you've been struggling with, you will, over even the next 6 months, like maybe even to the next full moon eclipse, you will reach some sort of like conclusion here. We also have Artemis, goddess of light and divine protector. We have Ishtar, goddess of love, passion, war, and justice. So yeah, things coming into balance here. It's about keeping your vibration high though too, like focusing on love, focusing on the things that you feel passionate about. Again, remember I was saying like that 6 of Cups, there's something here that you're focused on that is giving you, it's almost like it's giving you life. It's giving you the ability to like really move forward with this and persevere and push through this, even if it's challenging for you. This is like really making a big shift when it comes to like how you personally deal with either your finances or just even how you believe in yourself, your confidence in yourself. So there's a lot of like, again, I feel like it's either finances or it's like your confidence, or it's even both, because those two things would be definitely interrelated. We also have the Star with evolving light codes. We have 8 of activations, which is the 8 of swords, which would be reclaim. It says reclaim your power. And then we have the Stargate with the 2 of portals, which is the 2 of cups. So yeah, I feel like this is about getting back into balance here. Like there's definitely a mindset piece with regards to whatever you're dealing with in this eclipse season around like, yeah, just like a mindset piece around like either your ability to, you know, reach this highest timeline, because for me the 2 of Cups can also just be this like sense of fulfillment and alignment, and like you're on the right path, you're in alignment with like what you're doing and where you're going. The Star is a futuristic kind of energy. I just feel like for some of you, you could be doubting the future, doubting that you're going to find the solution, doubting that you're going to be able to hit this like 2 of Cups energy where you feel very happy and comfortable and secure, just within yourself, or I mean some of you within a relationship, but I don't really feel like this is like revolving around another person. This is more around like you and your internal self, you and your higher self, and it's about finding what brings you joy and what brings you alignment, which will bring growth, either from a personal sense or from a material sense, or both, right? I do see that there's could definitely be like a big, strong financial improvement, or like a goal to improve your finances as well. We also have endurance with the Sun in Scorpio. We have flirtation with Venus in Sagittarius. We have innovation with Jupiter in Aquarius. And we have restlessness with Mercury in Aries. Yeah, interesting Mercury came out because I mentioned Mercury before. Okay, so I feel like you're kind of like, you're definitely not giving up. I feel like this, again, it feels like a long-term like shift or a change. Like this isn't something that's going to happen overnight. The awareness might happen very quickly, but then the actual like taking action part to make the change is going to take some time, and you're going to have some endurance to kind of like move through this. I feel as though, and again, something about like the end of the month, because Sun in Scorpio is the end of the month. And that would actually be when that full moon eclipse would be, is in Scorpio season. So definitely I feel like by the end of October here, you're going to be like getting this idea of like what needs to change or what needs to shift. I feel like you're definitely going to want to take action. I feel like you're kind of like flirting with an idea though. There's something around like you kind of exploring options, exploring ideas. You could be kind of getting like restless though, like you're wanting to take action. I also feel like your emotions, especially with this hot moon and extremes and this areas of restlessness, like just watch your words, watch the things that you're saying, because if you're kind of getting heated or anything, you might kind of like, just to make sure you're not like regretting things that you're saying or speaking like out of turn in any sort of way, however that would show up for you, because and some of you is just like more of like wanting to take action on something, but maybe it's like not the right time, and that could be why you're getting restless, or you're needing a little bit more clarity in order to take action here. So it's like, again, you're kind of in the innovation stage where you're kind of creating these things, but you're not like necessarily seeing the action take place or the changes take place right away. But that doesn't mean that they're not going to happen. You just have to stick to it, right? Endurance. You just have to stick to the change that you want to make for yourself. Let's get a final message here for you, pile 1, for this eclipse season. So definitely I feel like finances could be a focus, as well as like self-worth and self-belief and that sort of thing. So we have this card that popped out for you, and it is Life Force Energy. It says, revel in the bliss of being alive. This card is packed with luminous life force energy for optimal health and healing. As much as is possible, seek joy and upliftment in everything you do. Consider the foods you eat, the environments you spend time in, the people in your life, and what you wear. Increase your awareness of how things come to be in your world and their energetic resonance. You may be inspired to work with healing energies, with the land, perhaps to grow vegetables. You are encouraged to joyously make your life a piece of Eden. As a result, you will shine with vitality. So again, I feel like this is like relating back to that like 6 of Cups energy, where it's like, do the things that bring you joy, do the things that bring you life. Like you don't have to be stuck in, you know, the mundane and things that are boring and things that don't give you life, right? Things that suck our energy are not things that are life-giving, right? And so I just feel like you could definitely be starting to invest into something new or learning some new sort of skill, and you might be really working on that craft and realizing like this is something you could do, or this is something you could create, you know, maybe make money off of, like that sort of thing. Like there's something about you see a path, and it's like you can see it being a solution for you, but you have to kind of stick to, you know, creating that and bringing it to life here to really see the rewards of it or the benefit of it. So hopefully that makes sense. But that is pretty much what I have for you, pile number 1. So hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other piles or just a different reading. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this moon crystal. This is going to be your reading for what the eclipse has in store for you, what's coming up here with this eclipse season. Again, we have a solar eclipse on the 14th of October, and then we have a lunar eclipse at the end of the month. So one is in Libra, one is in Taurus. Let's see what's going on here for you, pile 2. Okay, so kind of I'm seeing this could be definitely about like relationships or connection. It doesn't have to be romantic. Yeah, okay, so I feel like, okay, so let me kind of just talk about like the first message that I'm kind of getting right here. So I feel like there's this sense of you're either like leaving, so there's definitely like a new chapter here, world, the Fool. I feel like this is with regards to relationships with the Two of Cups popping out, and I feel like you've been hurt, betrayed, let down kind of in the past. And it's like, this is about you moving beyond that. This is about you letting go of that, overcoming that, especially with the Strength card here. So, I mean, some of you could be, I think some of you are leaving a connection or a relationship. Again, could be a friend or something, but it's like, I don't know, you feel like maybe, you could feel a little bit like stabbed in the back. I feel like you're definitely creating like boundaries here. We do have the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. So this could be a friendship. This could be this could be a family member. This could be a love partner. This could be anybody really. But I feel like you're kind of setting out on a new chapter here with, because I don't really see necessarily like, I mean, some of you could be taking a leap towards a new one. However, I almost feel like the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Swords was pulled to clarify the Two of Cups. So I almost feel like this is you actually like leaving a Two of Cups situation versus like entering one. However, you are moving towards something new. With the Fool is clarified by the Ace of Wands. We also have the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you though could be this new thing doesn't have to be a person. This could actually be like a career thing with this Ten of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles here at the bottom. So you could be kind of more focused on like your finances or just your career or other responsibilities you have in your life. What else does Pile 2 need to know about this eclipse season? Yeah, Chariot, Nine of Cups. Things are going to get a lot better for you, a lot happier for you. You're moving, and once you can kind of like set this boundary and kind of move out of this connection or this situation, I almost feel like that's when things are going to feel a lot more fulfilling for you. Like it might be really challenging in the kind of midst of all of this, but once you can overcome and move beyond this situation, I don't feel like you're not trying to force this person to stay. You're not trying to force this to work. You're just kind of like, I don't know, it's like you're allowing it to kind of play out as it should, or at least that's your advice if you're not. But it's like the control and the more harder control should be towards like you and your fulfillment, your happiness, you taking the actions that you need to take to fulfill kind of your own needs, right? And do what you need to do for yourself here. Let's see, what else is here for Pile 2? Yeah, so you guys really like putting then a lot of energy in your work here, or even just like your future. Again, you could have a lot of responsibilities at this time as well. Yeah, you're kind of like more focused on your growth. And this could be like a personal perspective here. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Wands, we have the Star, and then we have the Empress. So it's like you could be more focused on your own personal growth, your own personal needs, right? Really putting a lot of energy and attention back into yourself. You might have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things that you need to tend to, that you need to pay attention to, that you need to give energy to. And so I just feel like this is like you not really looking to, I don't know, it's like almost like there's like a sense of ease by letting this go. Like it's almost like in a weird way, like not challenging. And not that it hasn't been challenging. It's almost like you're able to walk away easily because there's something else to focus on, or there's other things to focus on, new things to focus on. And it doesn't have to be a new relationship or anything. For some of you, I'm actually getting it's like not a new relationship. It's like another goal or another idea or something creative that you want to kind of focus your energy and your time on, or your work, but there's definitely something like I feel like there's about like you investing into your happiness. I mean, if the right relationship comes around, then definitely you could be you know, maybe you're meeting a new person or a new friend or whatever, but I feel like this is more about like you get very focused on self with this Venus energy. And it's interesting, like the Empress showed up in like the last pile as well, but again, we have the full moon or the new moon in the new moon in Libra and the full moon in Taurus. So it's kind of fitting that like she would pop out because she kind of rules both of those signs. But I feel like there is definitely a person kind of like leaving your life here, but it's not so much like, again, I don't want to say it's not hard, but it's almost like there's something, I don't know if you could be very aware that this is something you're going to be walking away from. Like, so this could be very much in your control that you're going to walk away from this. And so that might be why it's like not necessarily like hard in the sense of like, you don't have to you've already kind of made up the decision maybe in your brain, possibly going into eclipse season. And then it's like the eclipse is like the final straw kind of thing. Cause like eclipses are interesting because they can actually have people like just disappear from our life. Like it could just be like the last time you talk to that person or the last time, like it's kind of interesting. Like you can literally like eclipse people out if that makes sense. So we have richness with marine life here. I just feel like this is about like your life becoming a lot more abundant, a lot more fulfilling. I think you're also trying to find this sense of richness in your relationships, richness in your connections. So the ones that are not serving you and the ones that are kind of deceptive or just not like, maybe they're one-sided or they're just not very fulfilling, right? You're not getting kind of what you need or what you desire to have out of a relationship or connections, and it's not the types of friendships and connections you want to have or what you see for yourself, then I feel like you're kind of like letting them go, right? And that could be as well why this is a little easier for you to let go of, because it's like, you know what, I just need to move on from this because it's not serving me in like my kind of more higher self, right? We have full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. We just had a full moon in Aries at the end of September. So that could have been even possibly when this started for you. We have last quarter moon in Virgo, attend to the details. Something could have been said at that full moon. I think that was September 29th, I believe, if I am correct here. Yeah, we have waning crescent 4 with release. So yeah, I do see you like releasing something, releasing a connection. But then it's like you're attending to the details of your life. Like, I don't know, it's like you're switching your focus. And it's like you're trying to make your life more abundant, but it's like, I don't know, for some reason this could have been taking up a lot of your energy, this relationship or this connection, or it was very demanding of your time and your energy. And then it's like you were having to put your own needs kind of on the back burner. And you're realizing like you can't be doing that. That's why I feel like it was almost like a one-sided relationship in some capacity, whether again, it could be family, friend, or, you know, kind of like lover in that sense. We have cycle with honor your phases. So yeah, I think this is just about like honoring where you're at and just accepting the change that may need to be made here, right? Not being discouraged by the fact that this might not be staying, this connection might not be like staying in your life, right? Okay, and then we have the Six of Portals, which is the Six of Cups. We have the Strength card again, so we have double confirmation of the Strength card. We have the Muse, which is the Fool card. So again, I really feel like you're overcoming something from your past or overcoming a connection. This could, for some of you, it's like a friend. And then we have the Four of Activations, which is the Four of Swords, which says restful renewal. So we have, yeah, this is going to bring more peace. You leaving this behind and you overcoming this. We have the Stone Circle, we have Origins of Light, and we have Tickled by the Free Spirit. That's so cute. I feel like you're going to feel a lot more free by leaving this situation, this person behind. Like, I think you're actually going to be shocked at like how much this either clears up your mind or clears up your energy or just has you being able to like almost like take a deep breath and like feel at peace by you letting this go and you overcoming this and you walking away from what's not bringing you happiness, right? Like this is like you serving your inner child, you serving like your highest good. And that's where I feel like you're like, you know what, this is the right thing for me to do, because it's like you're going to feel that it's a relief after. I feel like almost like it might be tumultuous during October. But then it's like after October and after like eclipse season is like kind of done in November, I feel like you're going to feel like a breath of fresh air. There's going to be a lot more free. Once you release this, you're going to feel a lot more free. And that's where like maybe this new thing can come in here for you, this new project, this new idea. Like, I just feel like this person was potentially like holding back you and your potential and maybe preventing you from being able to take action on certain things in your life. What else do we have? We have inheritance with Saturn in Scorpio. We have generosity with Saturn in Leo. We have speculation, Jupiter in Cancer. And then we have, risk. That was like a total brain fart. Saturn in Aries. A lot of Saturn energy. We have decision with Mars in Gemini. And we have choice with Mars in Libra. Yeah. There's definitely a decision. I feel like this could definitely be around friends for some of you, or like your close social circle of somebody that you're kind of, I mean, it might feel risky. It might feel kind of like, oh my gosh, am I doing like the right thing? But I think you're kind of like, again, you're looking at like what brings you comfort, what brings, what brings love and like energy. Like it's like you're trying to expand an aspect of your life here, and there's something restricting it. And so you might have to take some sort of risk and like, I don't know, there could be a big Saturn placement for you right now. Like Saturn's in Pisces currently, so I don't know where that is in your chart, but I feel like by doing the right thing or doing the thing that you know you need to do, making the hard decision, like Saturn's all about like being mature and making the hard decisions and doing what's right and taking like the adult approach to things. I feel like if you do that, you're going to be rewarded. And it's like you can see this. I think that's like the thing. It's like you can see this unfolding, or you can see how this would play out and how this could be a benefit for you. And I think that that's why it's like, again, it's not like it's an easy decision, but it makes it easier when you're like, I know this will make me feel better. I know this choice and this decision is going to be, it might be risky in how it plays out. It might kind of cause some drama possibly for some of you. You could also be playing over a lot of like scenarios in your head of like how this is going to turn out if you say something. But I think you're going to be rewarded here for possibly even how you handle the situation too, because I feel like this is about handling it with grace as well, however you decide to do that. But I do feel like you're kind of letting go of a person here, and this, by letting this go, it's really gonna free up energy in your life here. It's almost like they're a little bit of like an energy vampire in a way. Let's get a final message here for you, pile 2, for the eclipse season. You guys got 2, so we got these 2 here. So we have heart chakra, unfurling back to love. This chakra card represents love in its many forms. It reminds you that everything in life can unfold into love or fear. When unfurled back enough, the foundation of all you seek lies in the universal desire and right to feel love and be loved. Love heals, God is love. This is the force that will change the world. Have compassion, expand your awareness and heart-centered radiance for all beings on the planet. Encapsulate Earth in loving compassion. Bask in the blissful feeling in the planet in all of its perfect balance, loving you back. So I feel like this is, again, having like the compassion and like handling this with grace. But this is also, I think, like you opening up your own heart as well, and like following the, again, that like inner child piece, like what serves you and your heart. And because I feel like this could be, again, just creating a little bit of like disruption in your energy. And then we have this one, which says transformation. It says, go inward, be present with wherever you are at in your process. Feel whatever you need to feel. It may be hard to be present with some parts of yourself. Bring them into a cocoon of gentle self-love and reflection. Insight will come, shadows can be released, and your heart space will soften. Cry or be angry if this is what you're holding on to, and laugh at the ironic divine perfection of it all. Journey beyond your constructed outer self, where you can delve into the beautiful abyss of your being. Revel in the twilight before the dawn, and let your wings unfurl. So yeah, again, I feel like that's, again, having compassion for yourself. I do feel like you're kind of like healing your heart in some way through all this, if you allow yourself to emotionally process things. But it's like you are releasing this, and again, the transformation might be challenging or it might be hard, but it's like you know what the right answer is for yourself to be able to see this transformation in your life. And so it's like the answer is clear, but it's just the actual going through the process can be hard, if that makes sense. So that is what I have for your pile 2. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other piles or a different reading. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this heart crystal. This is going to be your reading for the eclipse season. So you guys have a lot of oracles, but we're going to start with the tarot. So let's see. What does pile 3 need to know for eclipse season? What does the universe have going on for them? Pile 3. Pile 3 eclipse season. What do we need to know? Okay. I feel like there could be some specific communication coming in here for you, pile 3, during this eclipse season. You're definitely going to be stepping into your power with the Emperor, the Magician, and the Fool. I feel like you're going to be stepping into your power. I almost feel like there could be like healing communication happening for you this eclipse season. Like, I'm not sure if this is like, I don't know, there could be like some sort of like, if it's not a person saying something to you that helps heal, this could even be like a motherly figure or someone who like, a healer, a nurturer, right? Like, so maybe you're seeing somebody like in the sense of like a therapist or something like that, that like says something that really helps you heal something, or going through a healing process right now of any sort, like even if it's physical. I feel like there's just like a breakthrough when it comes to like your health, your healing, your emotions, your mindset. Like there's some sort of breakthrough, I almost feel, when it comes to an aspect in that part of your life. And then it's like you step into this place of power and you feel confident to take action and move forward and take risks and try new things. And like, there's like a boldness here. Let's see what else is coming up here for you guys. Priestess, 9 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. So some of you may also be kind of like, I don't know, making sure that you're having enough time to yourself. You could be very busy. We have the 3 of Cups. We also have this 4 of Wands. There could be a lot of like celebration or get-togethers that you may need to like make sure that you're kind of like recharging your energy here. I feel like there's like, I don't know, you could be, if you're very busy or you're around people a lot, you may need to like make sure that you're taking time for yourself here. Just because you could be kind of getting like a little bit of like burnout here. This could also just be like, even if you're, for some reason I'm getting like your career, if you're really focused on your career, making sure that you're taking time to have like fun and enjoyment and fulfillment and like, you know, celebrating and having, you know, just socializing with like friends, that sort of thing. Some of you definitely could have like some sort of like a healing business or like a healing. So if this is not like you healing, this could be you also like healing other people or getting clear on how you want to help people. And kind of like being your own boss and maybe starting your own business. But again, I feel like there's a need if you are in that situation, there is this need to like make sure that we're looking after ourselves when we're in those types of professions, right? Because we don't want to hit burnout ourselves, because then we can only help so many other people, right? So I feel like burnout's like a big thing for this pile, I feel. And then especially too, if you are healing from something and you're taking action on a lot of other things in your life and you're feeling really good, and you're taking all this action, like again, making sure that you're resting and taking time so that you don't like end up back in this situation. So take that all how it kind of like resonates. Yeah, there's really positive energy here though. I feel like there's been struggle in some area here though. So we had the Sun and the Four of Wands come out, and then we have this Five of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. There's definitely change. So you could be struggling with change. I feel like you're trying to achieve something, and I feel like you will be achieving. There's a sense of happiness and really positive energy here with the Four of Wands and the Sun, but it's like, it doesn't come without its challenges is basically kind of what I'm hearing. Like, it's not like there hasn't been struggle. And I feel like it's almost like a matter of, for this pile, like a matter of like balancing things. And like, I almost feel like this Four of Wands, it's interesting because the Three of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. It's like you're trying to manifest this outcome here. I feel like you're in the process of like creation. And so there might be some challenges. Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles. There might be doubt. There might be, I almost feel like when you get into this Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, it's saying like, take a break, right? Take a break, do something fun, go hang out with people, right? You know, let yourself release that kind of energy, and then you can like get back to things and come at things with like a clearer mind. So it's important that you're coming at, like, especially if you're looking at like taking action on anything specific or manifesting things, it's like making sure that you're really in this like high vibrational belief energy. And when you find yourself kind of slipping out of that confidence and that belief in either yourself or the situation and what you're trying to manifest, then it's like, take some time to tap into your intuition, slow things down, connect to self, right? Because we're never going to have like full positive belief all the time, right? So it's important that when we get into these energies, that we can then kind of recalibrate ourselves so that we can get back into this. So it's not about being in this all the time. It's about, okay, when we have challenging things come up, or we have, you know, kind of more negative emotions, like how can we switch that? How can we feel it and process it and then transition ourselves out of it so we don't stay in that energy and it doesn't prevent us from growing and evolving? So I feel like there's definitely this sense of you guys stepping into your power. There's a lot more confidence and action taking, I think, that's going to come through this eclipse season for you. You could be healing something. Some of you could be healing other people, but making sure that we're taking breaks and taking time for ourselves, maybe creating some boundaries, especially making sure just we're not getting like burnt out one way or another. Whether it's you healing people or you healing, it's just a matter of like time management and making sure that we're managing things properly, managing our energies properly, and giving ourselves breaks and time and just space when we need it, right? Even if it's like 5 minutes, right? So yeah, definitely I feel like for some of you could be definitely starting your own business or have an idea to start your own business. It's very much beginning stages of things. Like there's kind of this fresh energy, but I see you taking action. Trust your intuition as well. There could be like an idea that comes through like your intuition. And don't allow other people to like get in your head. Like if there's people who doubt things or there's kind of like negative Nancy's, like don't let those people kind of get in your energy and disrupt that. So we have bravery with oceans. We have full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. We have last quarter moon in Libra, make time for self-love. Yeah, that's that like high priestess energy here. And we have full moon with power. Okay, so we have 2 full moon cards. So this, the full moon at the end of the month seems to be pretty prominent, or just like, I mean, that's kind of, it's not really the end of the eclipse because it's usually till the next cycle, in the sense of the next new moon or full moon, I think. Anyway, I feel like you're braving something. You're kind of like powering through something. Again, you could be facing like kind of like tumultuous energy, or again, just kind of challenges here, but it's like you're going for it anyway. There's some sort of like uniqueness, and I also feel like there's a sense of you needing, again, to like really stay in your own energy with this Aquarian energy, like not get so sucked into other people and their thoughts and opinions. Like do what you feel and stay in your power. Again, making time for yourself and being in your own energy here. Maybe taking breaks or just space and time when you need it. We have universal love with choose love. And we have Azurite, self-awareness, wisdom, and empowerment. Yeah, this is about like your own personal power. That's what this is really about. And I said that before with like the Emperor, the Magician. It's like you stepping into your power, but it's like almost too, it's like you're having the strength and the power to like take action on things, but also you have this like self-love, this confidence in yourself as well. It's like a balance almost of the masculine and the feminine. Because I feel like you could be definitely taking action on things or manifesting and creating things, but then at the same time, like with your actions, but then also at the same time, your intuition's like very potent, very strong. Let's see what these cards are. We have the 6 of Wands with Gold of the Earth. I like that. We have the Suspended one, which is the Hanged Man. Celestial Tree of Infinite Akash. We have the 5 of Cups with Crystalline Staircase. Yeah, don't get sucked into the downward spiral. There's a need to shift your perspective on success and like recognition, or getting recognition, or just confidence, even with the 6 of Wands, like getting out of the 5 of Cups, going into the 6 of Wands. We have the 3 of Portals, which is the 3 of Cups with Geometric Coherence. Definitely need to have fun here. And then we have Rainbow Portal with Paladin of Portals, which is the Knight of Cups. Yeah, this is about like getting out of this 5 of Cups energy, shifting your perspective so that you can move forward, or shifting the energy here, allowing the shift, seeing things from a different perspective to like, I think this is again also to like shifting your energy here when it comes to like, if you get kind of in this more challenging energy through the changes you're making, take time to pause, reflect, see the situation differently, and regain your confidence in yourself. And then you're going to be able to move forward in a positive way, or just like take action from a good space. And again, I also feel to like, you know, lean on your friends here, lean on your support groups, your social circle, even if it's like your family and stuff, like the people who support you and the people who celebrate with you. Lean on those people to kind of like, especially when you get in these kind of weird energies, that you just maybe don't feel yourself, or you're kind of like down about things. I feel like this is about being around the right types of people to help you move through this. But I do feel like there could be this shift in your energy around like being more, again, I feel like you're healing something, or again, you're helping other people heal something, but you're being more confident in yourself and what you bring to the table and what you bring to life. And like you're being confident in that. And I think, again, when you get into this energy where you maybe don't feel confident in that, or you don't feel like in that high vibe energy, that's when you need to like give time to self here. So it's going to be really important for you to manage your energy here. Pile 3. And like, then you're going to be able, if you manage your energy well, you're going to be able to take action and do things that like you haven't been able to do before. So we have Exaltation with Moon in Taurus. We have Escape with Mars in Pisces. We have patience with Jupiter in Virgo. We have influence with Mercury in Libra. We have practicality with Moon in Capricorn. We have extremism with Mercury in Scorpio. I'm just gonna move these down so I can see them. And then we have vision with Sun in Pisces. Okay. So I feel like some of you are needing to get more, I think okay, so there's a sense of like your emotions like becoming more secure, or at least you're needing to kind of like, you know, become more stabilized in your emotions, because it's like you could have been in this like escapism type of energy where you're taking action towards, you know, just like avoiding things, basically things you need to do, that sort of thing. But then with this exaltation and this practicality, both moon energies, and this is the Pisces energy, it's like your emotions here are becoming more grounded. And again, you may have to like work towards keeping your emotions grounded as well, so that you're not avoiding things, or, you know, procrastinating on things, or, you know, involving yourself in like things that are actually kind of like just escapism type of tendencies or qualities, right? Because you do have this vision, and I feel like you have the ability to influence people to see change here. But it's like you may have to be patient. You're waiting for this expansion, and maybe you've been waiting for this, but I think you have this vision, and I think if you can get more disciplined with what you're doing, but also like disciplined in like how we're managing our energies and stuff, then that's really going to benefit you. Yeah, there's definitely like, we have Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo in these cards. So I feel like there's a sense of like needing to kind of ground your energy, because then there's like this Pisces and this Scorpio energy, these emotional water, and then also the Libra, which is about balance. So there's a need to kind of balance your emotions and the practicality of things. And that's where you're going to start to see like the vision come to life. But I feel like you're kind of like, you're going to be doing that, or it's going to be in the forefront that you need to balance these things, and then things are going to start to really take off in a positive way. I think you're going to have more energy as well to take action on those things. So let's get a final message here for you, pile 3, for eclipse season. Final message for eclipse season. So we have this card here, which says Earth Star Chakra, Initiation. You are standing at a gateway into the unknown with trust in your heart, ancient remembering in your soul, and inner illumination to light the way. You have access to the seat of creation, the spark of existence, and the codes that hold the blueprints of who and what we are. This place is clear and grounded. Interesting, I said grounded. Despite moving through multi-dimensional realms and able to bridge worlds while functioning in physical reality. The higher you reach for the divine in the realms of spirit, the more important it is to anchor deeply in the earth. Yes. Basically what that's saying is like, so we always talk about these like spiritual things. I'm going to kind of go on a bit of a tangent here. I'm going to try and make it short though. We always kind of go into these like spiritual things, like, you know, meditation and like, you know, having this vision and seeing things and manifesting and creating, but we have to be anchored. We have to, in order for us to access our highest chakra, we have to be anchored in our lowest chakra. You can't be one or the other. You have to be both in order for true like kind of balance. So in order for you to, first of all, bring your vision to life, you like, which is literally like the vision of the higher chakra, and then to bring it to life, you have to bring it onto earth, right? Create it in the physical reality. So those are the two ends of the spectrum there. But also it's about grounding your energy. So keeping your mind and your intuition open, while also grounding yourself and keeping yourself stable, secure, so that you can continue to take the actions necessary. So I feel like you're going to be balancing this out, or this is like what you're working on, but it's important that you remember to stay grounded. And again, just like with that high priestess there, like take that time that you need to ground yourself, re-ground yourself, so that you can maintain this vision that you have for yourself here. Some of you may have Pisces in your chart, so you kind of like you're like to be in this like higher chakra energy, or maybe you just are like that in general. And yeah, you're needing to kind of like ground yourself a little bit more so that you can literally ground your visions and these intuitive things into your reality. So the grounding is what's going to help you here. And it's going to help you be able to take action. I feel like you have the idea, you have the insight, you have the clarity, but it's a matter of like, now you have to take the action. You have to do the physical, earthly, material work, if that makes sense. So hopefully that resonated. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other piles or a different reading. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.